We're here, baby. Let's go. It's time. Kriss Vector, the Duality Arms Rattler. Let's get it. Guys, this has been a dream of mine for years. When these first came out, the Gen 2s in 9mm, picked one up right away, years ago, because it just looks so freaking cool. This is a bug gun. This is an outer space gun the Space Force should adopt. This thing was meant to be in fun mode, and because of all the stuff going on, it was only to the civilian population in normal semi mode. But this here, Duality Arms, finally doing the Lord's work. 2025 is the year. The Rattler FRT Super Semi Trigger is here. This is semi-auto, and it is the best thing since sliced bread. This is the most fun FRT I own, and man, am I glad I picked one of these up years ago, because now, as far as I know, the Vectors are kind of hard to come by because everybody wants one because of the FRT. Yes, FRT. This is semi-auto. In no way is it going against any guidelines. This is FRT. Semi-auto. Let's get it. I think it's worth noting I've had some issues here today, not with the FRT mechanism, but with the magazines. So I bought a bunch of new magazines because I don't really shoot this thing. Magazines aren't broken in. So what I've experienced is sometimes I'm getting a jam from the ammo. I think the ammo's trying to pop up too fast, and by the time the bolt's coming back, it's not all the way up, and it's getting jammed right on the feed ramp. And it's actually enough that it's pushing the head of the bullet back into the casing. You can see there, it's pushing it back into the casing. So I'm noticing that more on a full magazine. Full magazine, I'm getting hung up. I'm having issues. It's like single shot. When it's like halfway, like 20-ish, it's perfectly fine. It runs. So I think it's just it's a magazine issue that needs to be broken in, but also I think what would probably help me just in general is polishing the very bottom of that feed ramp, or just like the feed ramp itself. Make it nice and smooth, because like even if the round's not wanting to pop up, it's still a smooth surface to slide up in there. So that is the only issue I've had here today, is that on the magazines. But once it's in, like if a round is in there and the round can make it in, no issue as far as like the mechanism of the FRT, the Rattler itself malfunctioning. I will note that, careful of the wording here, the way to get it to work is very involved. So just be prepared. You know, it's gonna take a good bit of maneuvering to get it ready to go and ready for you to shoot. So hope you understood that. Here's another one. Did it again. All right, guys, I got 20 in this. It's kind of a pain to stop and load 20 and get this thing running. I'm gonna do a revisit down the line. So I'm gonna cut this video here, get it worked out, come back and do it again. But just getting this thing out here, it's so fun that this thing is actually working. If it wasn't for these freaking mags, just not loading that thing in there, we'd be rocking and rolling on full mags, but these are just not full mags. So all right, guys, don't forget, Steve MP5 on the Instagrams. See you next time.